What's up, everybody? Yo, it's been a while. It's good to see you. Your boy Sarcastic J back with another video for you on a couple of little, little tips and stuff like that for streaming, for beginners, for people that are in it, been in it too long, wherever the hell you may fall in the streaming categories that, potentially might help you through a couple of times that you might be going through. Maybe you might not notice that you're going through them. So today I wanted to go through like emotions and like what's really going through your mind and your heart and your body and your soul when you're streaming and when you're offline checking out things like, numbers and views and other kinds of things that are interesting to you to see how you could better yourself. So you see me all the time telling people don't check the numbers, don't check the numbers, don't watch the numbers, don't watch the numbers. Well, let me be a little more descriptive about that. When I say don't check the numbers, I mean while you're streaming, don't watch your viewer count because it's not necessary. You should be streaming the same way whether you have one or whether you have 5,000 people. Now, if you feel the need to check it, then you need to give me a good reason why you should check it. Are you playing what you want to play? Because if you're playing what you want to play, that's all that matters. Just enjoy doing what you do. So, I've been kind of sitting around thinking like, a lot of people have like expectations like that come with streaming. And like clearly if you've gotten this far, I've debunked a lot of expectations that you should not be having. Like you're going to click on the thing and money's just going to appear. Those expectations should be gone. But when those expectations aren't exactly met, then you have to deal with your emotional standpoint and how you feel about certain things. So you go from like super happy and ready to do everything to pretty much the opposite. You go to super sad and you don't know how to deal with those emotions because things are just swirling all around inside you. And I get that. Trust me. I completely get it. Like, there are going to be times when you're just like, you're not feeling it or life has changed something or you've looked at some numbers and you figured out things aren't great or you're in the negatives, whatever it is. But you got to stay clear. You got to understand why you started this. You started this as either a way to financially support you and your loved ones or something like that. You started this because you love gaming. You started this because you love people. You started this because you want to love people and you want to build communities. You started this because you want to do, awareness and prevention. You started this because you wanted to give out a message. There's a reason why you did this. It shouldn't just be because hey, I'm gonna just get all these stupid ass people to give me money because I can make money off playing games. That's pretty much like as much as that is a valid reason, you can do that if you want. It's really not the way that you're really gonna make it in the industry without having some kind of care, because that's a carefree, careless kind of stream style. Not something I buy with. You do your thing though. That's on you. So, essentially, slow growth and checking numbers is one of the things that really slows you down. When you hit that Twitch wall and your slow growth, and you might have 3 or 4 viewers, and then you really want to get further, or you've gotten a little further, and like you hit 8 to 12, but then you drop back down when you change games, and it kind of forces you back into into a corner. You know what I'm saying? Like if you play one game as the basis of your channel and you want to play other games, but when you change that other game, you go from 30 viewers to 10, you are now scared. And the only reason why you're scared is because you're watching those numbers. You wouldn't be scared if you didn't look at that number. But now you're scared because you're like, wow, these people don't really like me, or they're not supporting me, or all they were here for is to play games with me. Well, I'll tell you what, if people are only coming to your channel to play games with you while you're in the spotlight, they might not be much of a friend. And if they leave when you play a different game, that's normal. People float from every channel on Twitch. People are interested in tons of different games and are not interested in other games. But it is true that you're looking for those people that are going to support you through all your games, no matter what. Like, I would love it. I'm a variety streamer. I would love it if every one of my subs and supporters watched me every day and freaking watched whatever I played every day. But I know they got attention spans. I know some of them find games boring and some of them find other games too scary and other of them find games not exciting enough or whatever it is. But you got to keep awareness of what other people are in order to keep, complimenting your own stream. So What I want you to do is I want you to see the positivity in things. If you play PUBG all day and you go play Fortnite and then like, nobody's watching you, then you got to understand that, okay, your channel was based on PUBG. That's all they wanted to watch. Now, get a new group of people and, hopefully those people will merge when you go back to PUBG or something. Get some new people. You don't get a lot of new growth from just one game. Now, if you're extremely good at that game, I'm wrong. Because you're really good at a game, like a shooter, like CSGO, you're super good, and everybody watches you, and you get more of a fan building because you're being super good, then, more power to you. But that means that's a channel for one game. As far as variety streamers are concerned, like myself, man, I don't know how many people are going to be there, what time of the day, or when they feel like it, because, everybody likes different games. Man, that's fine. Because I just like playing different games. I have 1,200 games in my libraries because I buy a new game I buy like 2 games a week. If they're new and they're coming out and they're hot, I'm flipping them onto the freaking stream. I'm checking them out, and you get to check them out, and then together we get to deem if they're even worth beating or not. A big problem I see with streamers is people are like, team no sleep, and it's like, oh, no sleep, no sleep, and it's like, yo, I love sleeping. I'll sleep all the time. I got up this morning. I didn't go to work today, but I got up this morning, fell back asleep in a nap. 2 hours. Yep. Right after a nice 8-hour sleep. Like, there are people that can sleep and there are people that can't. Now, the people that can't, that have a deficiency that can't sleep, then that is the real team no sleep. But the people that push themselves too hard to stay awake and, stream in unhealthy times for themselves, you really need to take care of yourself better. You need to look at your schedule. When I tell you, consistency, schedules, that goes for your real life too. Like, you need to take care of yourself. I need to see you, no bags under your eyes, well kempt, smile on your face, looking refreshed, not kind of gray washed, kind of down, a little deflated, chugging energy drinks to try and stay up, because that's not a good look. I want you, from me as a viewer, I want you to be in a better zone, a better spirit. And, of course, that leads to a little bit more of desperate streams that are kind of just not as great. It just seems like kind of fall apart. But also, a big thing is, medication. A lot of streamers are on medication. A lot of people have timers, even on stream, for when they should medicate. It's good to make sure that you're doing the right thing at the right time and you're not pushing your boundaries. If you need to take a break, take your meds, take some water, eat some food, or, just don't overdo it. I just want you to be comfortable. You just need to be comfortable. You need to want to sit there and just I'm gonna fucking play some games. Yeah, let's play some games. Let's do some things. You need that. You need that every day. And, I think that it's important that you find that happiness even when you're sad. Even when some things are making you down, you need to find some happiness about it. There's a silver lining to everything. If people stop coming to your stream because you did something different, then are you happy with those people being your so-called friends or viewers on stream? Maybe, it's time for a change. Maybe you notice people using you for, I don't know, publicity or something, maybe they're calling out shit while you're in Discord, while you're on stream. I don't know. Just make sure that your stream is your home. And with that, I want to touch on a very hard subject. We as streamers, unless you have your PhD in psychology or therapist or therapy or whatever it is, we are not to give out information to people that are having suicidal or harmful thoughts. I want you guys to understand something, that this subject will come through every single room and every single place. It will touch every inch of Twitch where there's a person that is either serious or faking for attention. The serious people will latch on and try to talk to you, but for the most part, they've already got it set in their head that they're going to do what they want to do. You need to refer them to a therapist, to a psychologist, to a hospital to get help. because that is not your place to help them. You do not know what they've been through. You do not know what they're doing. You do not know what's going on in their life. The fake attention getters, whether it's hard to deem whether they're faking or not, you can definitely tell that they're just there for attention, because normally you wouldn't go to a Twitch stream to go figure out, how you're going to go die. It's not really, doesn't seem like the way to go. And I know people reach out in lots of different ways, but we don't want people to sit down there and take advice from us when it could lead to something bad. Now, the one thing I have to tell you is, if you're sitting there and you decide to give help on screen or off screen, like on stream, whether you type it or not, that is recorded. And if that person, he or she, decides to go off and do the deed, so to call it, and they found your writing about it, a lawyer could easily pin you as saying that the information you gave was not conducive to a healthy environment for them, and that it was your fault, and now you're in jail. Please be wary, be smart, send them to help. That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you to always be smart about it. It's great if you want to help people. Helping people is what we all about as a community. If you're going to hug people, then hug them. If someone's feeling that down and that depressed and you want to hug them, that's fine. But do not give them advice. Tell them where to go and show them love the right way, Shower them with love. That's fine. But do not give them advice, because we can't handle that. And if they do it, most of the time you would never know, because who's going to contact you? Their mother through Twitch while you're on live stream? I don't think so. And if that did happen, let's not even go there. And I know this is a little bit of a dark subject, but I want to make sure you guys are protected. I want to make sure that you guys are in the right mind and are prepared for it, because being prepared for it is the way that we win the battle. Being prepared. So that's pretty much all I got for you today. I was going to talk about a couple other things, but I think I'm going to save them for later, because I kind of got some exciting topics that I really want to bring up. This one's being a little more of a downer, but I got a couple ones that are going to be real upbeat, real cool. We'll talk about some fun things. So I hope you guys will tune in for more videos. I'm not going to be dropping them as fast as I was, but I'm definitely looking forward to giving you guys some more content. So if you guys have been liking this, man, retweet it, like it, comment, tell your friends about it, come to the Discord, become part of the family. Seriously, like, talk in the Discord, become part of the family. Like, we're looking for people that genuinely want to be around. So it'd be great to come meet you. Seriously. So thanks for everything. My name is Sarcastic J Twitch. You want to get there, you already found the YouTube. So appreciate everything from you guys, and I will see you guys later. Peace.